Elements of fiction. Plot. A series of events that make up the story. Setting. Where and at what time the story takes place. In the Castle, 1997. Climax. The peak of action or the turning point in a story. The aha moment. Conflict. The main problem in the story. Internal conflict. A problem within a character's mind. External conflict. A problem between two opposing forces that someone can see. Exposition. The part of the story that introduces the character, setting, and basic situation. Jack was cold and lonely as he stood, waiting for someone to help him. Theme. The message or moral within a story. Actions have consequences. Author's purpose. The reason why an author writes a story. Persuade. To convince the reader to accept his belief or viewpoint. Like shown here in court. Inform. To provide the reader with information. Entertain. To provide the reader a story that interests them. Point of view. From whose eyes the story is being told. First person. When the author is telling the story and is part of the story. Third person. When the author is telling the story but is not in the story. Protagonist. The main character in the story. Usually the good guy, but not always. Antagonist. Force or forces that are having a conflict with the main character. Characterization. The way a character develops within the story. Like Spider-Man. Resolution. The solution to the problem in a story. Foreshadowing. Hints or clues the author gives to indicate what will happen later in the story. Flashback. A change in time within a story to the past to make a point. Irony. When something happens in a story that is opposite from what expected.
This one's for you and me, living out our dreams. We're all right where we should be. With my arms out wide, I open my eyes, and now all I wanna see is a sky full of